Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Hullet. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. And that could set him on his way. Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Chance for a shot! Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Well, it's Nedved. Corinthians so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bergomi. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmeiras are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Hullet. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Passing nice and neat. Costa Curta. And this is Roberto Carlos. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Batistuta. Batistuta is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Hullet. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So, first half draw. Oh, he's been caught napping! And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Chance, surely! And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Seedorf. And it's Vieira. It's Roberto Carlos. Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. That's a good ball out wide. Zanetti.
Such good technique.
Hangs in a cross. And he was alert to it.
Palmeiras clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's Gattuso. Now, can they... He's had a shot! Tries to get it clear. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. Ronaldinho. And here's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! And he's found the net! There is the breakthrough! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Roberto Carlos. Hangs, he rises! Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline.
Palmeiras are desperately trying to regain the momentum, and they've certainly upped the supply.
The ball is bounced loose now. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. And across. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Done delicately.
Palmeiras surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Costa Corta. Corinthians finding their passes. Roberto Carlos takes a shot! Ronaldinho. Mateus tries to pass it through. It's run loose here. He won't be happy with that one. That's a throw.
Substituição.
Oh, important interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Great vision. Messi. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Big header! Oh, what about that? A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's in a great position here.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Costa Corta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Griezmann. Terrific header! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Maldini picking up the man of the match.